guys, so if you are a Cancer sun, moon, or rising, or you have the moon in your first house or the moon as your ruling planet, then you've come to the right place. This video is for you. So what we are going to do is we're gonna look at your major arcana card. Oh, I hear coyotes. Wow. Can you guys hear that? They're so close. So there, yeah, anyway. So there's 22 major arcana cards in a traditional tarot deck. And so what I did was I picked one card which fell out for each of the 12 zodiac signs. And so you have one of those 22. And it's a separate one than the other 11 zodiac signs. So you don't have the same as anyone else. And then you have an archetype for the year 2022. And then a crystal, 2 wisdom cards, a pleasure card, and 3, what are they called again? Kindness cards or gratefulness cards, something along those lines. So anyway, yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So the first one we have is the Emperor. So got the Emperor as your major arcana. The Emperor is the 4th card in the major arcana. So this is a very, very strong card. So Aries is a fire sign, and Aries is the sign that it has ruling for the Emperor. So it looks like you're going to take some Aries energy with you in the year 2022. So a lot of strength, a lot of power. It says authority, ambition, power. The Emperor rules with the utmost authority and is the father figure of the tarot deck. He embodies structure and stability, complete with decisive action to easily manifest ideas in the form of an accomplishment and monetary gain. His guidance and wise words are based on his worldly experience, and he's got the battle scars to prove it. He reflects your ambitious side, where you seek status, success, and recognition. Maintaining your self-discipline, controlling your emotions, and making level-headed decisions will move you forward. The Emperor is a strategic thinker and urges you to carry out plans systematically and in a controlled manner. Embrace your inner warrior. Don't be afraid to step into a role of leadership. You're straight up slaying the game, and nothing can stop you. Okay. So I like how it says, utmost authority, father figure, embodies structure and stability, decisive action, easily manifests ideas, accomplishment, monetary gain, guidance and wise words based on worldly experience, battle scars, reflects your ambitious side, recognition, self-discipline, level-headed decisions, strategic thinker, carrying out plans systematically, controlled, embracing your inner warrior, not being afraid to step into leadership, and that you're straight up slaying the game and that nothing can stop you. That's amazing. So this is definitely giving me vibes like you're going to be coming on much stronger and much more confident in the year 2022 than you have been previously. So I don't know if that makes you feel good or not. Maybe that scares you even, because Cancer can be very to themselves. They're not usually the one that's going to be like, yeah, this is me, so what? Deal with it. You know what I mean? Like, they're usually very respectful of other people's spaces, and they like need their own space and whatnot, but this could be very good for you. This could be like your opportunity to be like, you know what? I need that, I want that, I'm taking that. And not like taking it away from anyone, but just, you know, maybe you owe it to yourself. Maybe it's just your time to shine. So the next one we have is the Archetype card, the Forest. So I'm not sure what this jewel is right here. Kind of looks like an emerald, but it's darker. Maybe it's darker. Maybe just because it's like in shadows. So let's see what your archetype about the forest says. The hunter, the maiden, the crone, the shaman. They make regular appearances in the forest. Don't be surprised if these cards come up together. Let the narrative reveal itself. Well, we're only doing one, unfortunately. If you get out of the forest without feeling lost, you are only in a little grove of trees. The great archetypal forest requires we spend at least one night frightened for our life. This is also the woods, the thicket, the jungle. Consider for a moment your earliest memory of the forest. It's likely it included all the mythic dynamics of the archetypal space. A little fear, a little enchantment, perhaps losing your way, perhaps discovering a secret mystical treasure. Such is the magic of the forest. It requires first that you enter it, and then that you get lost within it. You may think there is a path to lead you straight through, but soon enough you'll be on what is known as the pathless path. There are tricksters here, dense foliage, and entanglement, but equally present are the glimmers of fairy light and friends among the trees. You're on an adventure now, and there's no turning back, so embrace the dim light and the moving shadows. Whether literal or imaginal, brave the forest and get lost getting found. When this is light, it means magic abounds, childlike wonder and adventure. When dark, it means concealment, density, savagery. To go deeper, look at the opening 3 lines of Dante's Alighieri's Inferno. I want to look at that. What are the first 3 lines? Actually, you know what? I'm gonna just Google it. I'm gonna ask Siri. Hey Siri, can you give me the first few lines of Dante's Inferno?
Here's what I found.
So the first 3 lines are, midway upon the journey of our life, I found myself within a forest dark, for the straightforward pathway had been lost. Ah me, how hard a thing it is to say. What was this forest, savage, rough, and stern, which in the very thought renews the fear? So bitter is it, death is little more, but of the good to treat, which there I found, speak will I of the other things I saw there. Death is little more, but of the good to treat, which there I found, speak will I of the other things I saw there. Savage, rough, and stern. I feel like something is coming to me about how I want to tie these together, but not yet. Okay. So the next card is your crystal, and you got, it's one of my favorite numbers, lapis lazuli with the number 13. Lapis lazuli stands for heavenly wisdom. The stone wards off calamities of all kinds and was one of the most auspicious stones in the ancient world. You are an immortal soul who has profound connection with the heavens. Your purpose is noble. You yearn for spiritual attunement, but may be hampered by outmoded viewpoints. Take charge of your life. Looking into the past puts your present experience into perspective. You are a lineage breaker. Make the effort to trace family history for deeper insight. Right. So this is, the timing is Sagittarius. So Sagittarius, again, another fire sign. So maybe you're really channeling your fire this year. Yeah, so I think so far it's like, the forest is kind of, the forest itself is mysterious, but trying to put it here is making me think after this card, like, you've always had the wisdom, you've had a lot of experiences, because you've had this wisdom in these life experiences, in so many ways it can motivate you, or should maybe motivate you, to be said leader or to like take control of your life, or to, you know, just not be afraid to stand up, to move forward, to take your own power, you know, all that good stuff. There's no reason that you need to like cower or stand down, because I feel like this year is like your year to be like, you know what, no, I'm not doing that anymore. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of hiding. I'm tired of like being way off in the forest and being all mysterious and stuff. Like, it's time for me to, I've already been through the forest. Now I've chosen my path and I'm coming out of it. That's what I think. Okay, so your next two cards are Ground and Ground Down. What the heck? Okay. Dragon. You've got crystals there, you've got a moon, which a moon is exactly what a Cancer should have, because the moon, I don't know if you know, is ruled by Cancer. So the first one I got to is Ground Down. Grow, expand, reach up. As above, so below. Root in, ground down, peace. Root to rise. By starting and ending each day in a peaceful, stable mindset, you have the ability to reach your highest potential. The equal and opposite forces of gravity pulling down as enlightenment stretches you up will land you in a balanced state. In this space, you feel strong in your foundations and ready to expand on various levels of your mind, conscious, subconscious, and unconscious. Inner child, free will, soul, and monadic group. Ground. Grounded protector. The mountain stands The mountain stands sovereign. Wisdom in the mist. Earthing. Earthing is sending your etheric cords into our borrowed home. So etheric, heavenly, same thing. Sending your etheric cords into our borrowed home for stability. Keep saying, you know, stability is like a big thing for Cancer. Stability via direct contact with the ground. Call upon the nature spirits of the planet, the rocks, and the soil beneath you. They are always supporting you with unconditional love. The feeling of being grounded invokes a sense of being held and protected. Are you ready for a curious adventure? Maybe you really are going on like an adventure. Trust that you are safe to wonder in what lies in the mysterious unknown. Okay, so another thing is coming to mind. Perhaps because you're coming into this like new energy, this new face that you're gonna wear or are beginning to wear. Like you feel it coming maybe, or like you feel like this change in you, but you're kind of scared to take it on, perhaps. And so maybe it's telling you that this is really going to be an adventure for you. And it might be a little hard at first to just accept this energy that you feel. But, you know, life is all about change. And what is it without a little mystery, without a little bit of adventure and wonder, and, you know, just take the leap. It's probably worth it. And then your pleasure card says, who benefits? Who benefits from your shame? Think about it. What forces of oppression want to see you small, shamed, and unworthy? Wow. And why? This is your invitation into a deeper understanding of the social structures of shame. Wow. The more you know where it comes from, the more you realize this shame is not your own and it's not permanent. Shift it by showering yourself with unconditional love and rich adoration. Worthiness is a muscle that must be exercised to become stronger. Actively disengage with ideas, people, and imagery that would have you doubt your worth. Your sensuality is part of what that worth is part of that worth. It's time you claim it. Oh my God. Yes. Wow. If you guys ever doubt when you watch this that I am like full of shit because I didn't shuffle the cards on camera, I swear to God I'm not. I swear I did not look at these. I did not plan this. I swear. For real. Alright. Whoo. Yes. Okay. This thing here is like a little guide to the colors of these cards. So you got 2 blue ones and 1 green one. So for the blue it says rest and balance. For cultivating calm and peacefulness. For the green it's kindness. So for practicing kindness, generosity and acceptance towards yourself and others. So the first one that you got is straight back, soft belly. Posture is important. The physical shape with which we meet the world can have a big impact on how we feel and how we act. Nothing embodies the ideals of mindfulness better than the combination of a straight back and a soft belly. The straight back encourages alertness and brightness, and the soft belly fosters a sense of relaxation and openness. Practice this position by bringing your attention to your posture several times a day. When you're brushing your teeth or waiting for a bus, notice how mindful posture impacts how you meet whatever comes your way. Oh my God, are you kidding me? Feel the ground. Whatever. Oh my God. Just like the breath, our connection to the earth is always available to us. What the? Okay, this is one of the craziest readings I've ever done on a video. There's just too many synchronicities here. It's crazy. By simply paying attention to the feeling of our feet, we can literally ground ourselves at any time. Practice this in different circumstances and in different places so that when you're facing difficult moments in the future, you have an always accessible tool to bring yourself back to the present moment. Last, Zap Kindness. Combining mindfulness practice with playfulness not only allows us to train ourselves to develop lovely qualities, it's also great fun. Next time you're walking around town or just going about your day-to-day business, see what happens if you send everyone you see good wishes by thinking to yourself, "May you be well," or "I hope you have an amazing day." Zapping everyone and everything around you with kindness as you go about your day will fill you with joy and appreciation. I like that. I feel like I want to try that. Okay. So you got ground so many times. You got the forest. Didn't this one say something? Oh, it tells you to claim your worth. It's time that you claim it. Which is obviously like these 3 went together really well. These 3 went together really well. And I feel like this one, this one, this one goes here with those. And these 2, I feel like they're kind of telling you that keep in mind, because you are about to step into this energy that's totally new, probably. You're probably going to be impressed with yourself. Like, I didn't even know I had this. I feel like these are telling you to, like, stay mindful. Because you're going to show some real character, some real strength. And people are going to be impressed, most likely, because they probably didn't expect it. Because you've always been very considerate when you're in someone else's space and not really taken the spotlight. Maybe at times you have, but only when you were very comfortable. And now you're probably coming into a place where you're not as concerned about how other people are taking you, because you're becoming more confident in who you are, which is great. You should never apologize for being confident. Never. You don't owe anyone an apology for being confident. You don't owe anyone an apology for being a leader. You didn't do anything to them. You owe it to yourself to show your worth. So these are amazing. So I think this is just saying, like, just remember the little people, or remember the place that you were once in. If you do come into this energy, you know, make sure you're being mindful of, like, you know, like I said, you don't owe anyone an apology for being this way, but just, I think it's saying just remember to stay kind and to be mindful of your body and all of that as you transition. So anyway, so these cards, what I want you to do is take a second. I want you to think of one question you have about the year 2022. And it has to be a yes or no question. And I'm going to shuffle these. And these are just kind of for fun. But yeah, so think of a yes or no question, and then whenever you're ready, we will get you, hopefully, an answer, a yes or no answer for your question. Do we get a yes or no for Cancer question? Under no circumstances. Under no circumstances. So I don't know what you asked. I don't know if that's good. But just remember that even though this says under no circumstances, if this feels like that's not good, just know that nothing is definite until it is done. Nothing is definite until it is done. And then the last thing that we're going to do is grab a Youaremorethanyoursunsign card. So these are quote cards. So what you got was, I began to see how music could change lives. And I began to dream about a world where every day was like anime and Broadway, where music fell from the sky and anything could happen. I love that, actually. It's like saying you can do whatever you want. This is your life. Nobody can dictate it. Whatever you can dream, you can do. Whatever you want to see happen, you can make it happen. Nothing is definite until it's done. So guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. If you want to see more about your year 2022, I posted a general video, a pick a pile, before I posted the zodiac videos, and it is, yeah, it's pick a pile. There's 3 piles, and you could pick one and pair it with your reading today, and see what you come up with in total, and that will give you a bit more insight into your year 2022. And if you did enjoy it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and come back, please. I always appreciate all of your support. check out my blog at inlakenslabyrinth.com for even more tarot, numerology, astrology, symbolism, and all of that stuff. You can book a personal reading with me as always, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.